Yeah, good day, my friends. Today I'll be talking about 5 things that we do that hinder our progress in life. 5 things that we do that hinder our progress in life. We overlook these things. Meanwhile, they are working against our spiritual lives. They are working against our progress. They are working against our prosperity. Guess what? You are the master of your destiny or your fate and the captain of your own soul. What does this mean? It means that nature has given unto you the ability to be able to have control over your own thoughts. So your failure is as a result of the back gear you have put as your fate, and your success is as a result of the good emotions of a fate that you have put in your own life. So I'm going to begin talking about procrastination. Now, procrastination is the inability to be able to follow time by putting your thoughts into action. So if you are not able to put your thoughts into action, you are not going to have any results for your inaction. Guess what? In this world, for every cause, there's definitely an effect. So if you do not sow, you are not going to reap anything in this life. So procrastination is what prevents you from succeeding in this life. Be on your feet and begin to put your thoughts into action, and this life will never remain the same for you. Second, I'll be talking about hatred. Now, hatred is a negative emotion that fights against your own prosperity, that fights against your own spiritual life, that fights against your own ability to be able to expand, to succeed, and to come out so clear in the human race. So if you continue to hate, then you will continue suppressing down your real self. You continue suppressing your spirit. You continue underestimating your ability to be able to succeed in this life. So all you need to do is to replace hatred for love, because love is the direct opposite of hatred. So if you continue to hate, you will not make an impact in this life, because that hatred, which is a negative emotion, is going to suppress your prosperity, is going to suppress your strength, is going to suppress your thinking capacity, is going to enslave you into pain, to enslave you into failure, and at the end of the day, you continue to blame people for your failures. I will be talking about superstition. Now, superstition is what is pinning a lot of people down and preventing them from breaking through in their life. The ability to have fear for what does not exist, the ability to believe in what does not concern you, is what is superstition. And superstition has become so much involved in our lives that we consider and we look in our lives, we see our lives to be as a result of the environment, as a result of what we do not or what we do believe. So if superstition is a negative emotion, it is going to prevent you from being able to excel in this life. All you need is the awareness. All you need is the knowledge to overcome that superstition. It is because you do not know enough. It's why you consider a lot of things to be mysterious, to become superstitious in your life, preventing you from being able to excel in this life. Guess what? You are the ultimate power. Guess what? You are the ultimate power. Why? Because your power is coming from another ultimate power. You are just a fragment of that ultimate power. You are just a fragment of God. So do not take into consideration superstition, because it's going to prevent you from being able to excel in this life. 4, I'll be talking about the misuse of sex energy. Sex energy is what nature has bestowed in you to be able to translate and transmute, to be able to create anything you want to be able to create in this life. So if you would only involve in the physical expression of sex by converting or transmuting that energy into only that, then you will remain where you are. Guess what? It is not spiritual, it is completely biological, but you are raping and robbing yourself of the ability to be able to transmute that energy into money, that energy into whatsoever thing you want to be able to create. Guess what? Your ability to be able to succeed in this life is in your own hands. So you are the master of your own fate. Greed is what prevents a lot of people from excelling and seeing the prosperity that nature has bestowed upon them. Greed is when you refuse to share the little you have. Guess what? When you begin to practice greed, which is one of the negative emotions of life, then you are kicking out the law of manifestation. Now, the law of manifestation has to do with how much you are able to give out what you have. So if you are not able to give out what you have, you are telling nature that law of manifestation does not exist. And once you do not believe in the manifestation of that law, then you are practicing greed. And once you want to always accumulate and don't want to give out, what you accumulate will be taken away from you, and you would live a defeated life. Guess what? You have a choice. Life is all about choices. It is either you choose the negative or you choose the positive. Whatsoever results you see in your life is as a result of the course of your life years ago. So begin to transform your life, begin to change your life, begin to change your thoughts. All has to begin with the mindset. All has to begin with the thought in your head, because just an intangible impulse of a thought can be transmuted into its physical equivalent or its physical counterpart. But that will depend on you. All you need to do is to train yourself to begin to understand that yes, you have to begin to talk positive. You have to begin to talk positive. Do not try to bring negative things to counter the positive thoughts you have always had in your head, because your thoughts become your reality. So faith is that ability to be able to convert every form of a thought into its physical reality in a positive perspective. Razak Mbamba, leader of Movement for Transformation, and I bring you glad tidings.